Ah, bam! I win. Welcome everybody. Today, in for a few bunch of episodes, we're gonna also play Demon's Crest. Now this is gonna be a walkthrough, so going to go run through, get all the items in the game, and of course, I will have to mention Demon's Crest is probably my favorite game for the Super Nintendo, next to Super Metroid and a few others. But there's only a handful I can say that are absolutely favorite. And one thing I love about this game, it's not just it's an RPG adventure game. It has a brutal difficulty. I mean, absurdly difficult. The game really ramps up. Now, I like to say that I love that Capcom experimented in the 90s. I mean, they made this. They made Breath of Fire series. They made a bunch of other games that were just way out of the norm. And the first thing the game does is they throw you against a boss fight. And this boss's name is Somulu. Somulo. Now the story is, of course, Firebrand gets awoken and resurrected, and people are like, is he gonna kill everybody? So the first thing you do is just walk to the right, you know, saunter over. Now he isn't entirely too difficult. The first few bosses are just there to get you grounded. Ooh. It's like an ancient demon. Yeah, I believe it's 6 hits gets him. Normally, I never get hit in this fight, but it doesn't matter, really. There we go. That's the first bit. Pretty sure that's like an asylum that you're escaping. Or a gladiator arena. And of course, Somulu comes back. Now, like I said, he's not entirely too difficult. A few hits and well, he's done. Now, pick up the item he drops. And that's one of your first many life extensions. And of course the game shows you can headbutt these statues, which is awesome. Before you take control, let's do that. Now, I think these are supposed to be ghost guys, but when I was a kid I was like, man, these guys are like the KKK guys. This is also a good spot to, well, gather some cash. Easy monsters. Those guys take about 2 hits to kill. Pick up the vellum. That lets you have spells. Yes, that's right. This game you can wall jump, you can fly. There's multiple forms you can turn into. All pretty nifty. And now we're going to fight the hippogriff. So all you gotta do is walk over, headbutt this obvious looking statue. Badass sound effect. There we go. First few hits. I think he flies down. Normally it's easy to avoid. I mean, I could do this fight without getting hit. I'm just being a schmuck. He flies over. You can hit him a couple times. There we go. Now you break the statue. And your second life extension. This part of the game is pretty easy. This is a little tutorial to show you that pillars do fall down. Do that on purpose. Oh, I just wanted to kill him because you never know if they drop something. Now there is a secret down in the pit, but you get to access that later in the game, much later. Now, I would recommend just stick to the flying platforms, because, well, there's the wall spiders, but a little bit higher up, you see the crumbly bit there where the fire hit? There are spike pits, little mouthy things, I don't know the name of them. Just bad stuff, don't do it. There's so much about this game that's just amazing. I mean, the music, the atmosphere, the controls are pretty responsive. And now, the third boss, but he's not an actual boss until the end of the game. Right now, he's sort of a character. I've watched your progress, and I'm glad that I shall be thee. Want to put an end to your petty crusade. I believe you have heard of me. Yeah, I am Arma. Yeah, I will be your executioner. Boom, boom, boom. Normally I just avoid them, I just want to get this fight over as quick as possible and start the game. I believe for this episode, we're going to get to Obanunu and fight him and call it an episode. Because I don't want to drag on too long. Breath beams. There we go. Now that general armor is taken care of, just gonna talk more. You do seem to possess the strength people have been talking about. I look forward to our next encounter. Nya, He-Man, I mean Firebrand. You get your first Crest. Turn into ground gargoyle now. Yeah, mode 7 flying effect. Now you can fly around the world, move around a little bit. Pressing X, pressing Y, you dive down. So let's just go to the first town. Now there's not much here you can do. You could grind up some money if you want to, break glass. That door leads to the talisman identifier. He's not needed right now, but later in the game, yeah. Big money. Now up here is the potion shop. You can't access it at the moment. You'll get to access that a little bit later. Now I'll just show you what the ground gargoyle looks like. He has ground fire. If you jump, he shoots normal fire. He charges. this door is to a spell shop. Little hints and tidbits. Yeah, you headbutt to open doors, which is kind of absurd. Now I'm just seeing if I can afford amp, which I probably can't. Oh, I can. Now the spell I just purchased will help us with the fight against Ovununu. Best strategy here is just fly over everything. I mean, at the moment you can't do much damage. The ghosts, of course, are invincible to your fire at the moment. Now we're gonna keep flying until we hit this little suspicious bit of land. We're gonna switch the ground gargoyle. Jump over this. Let that hit us, because, well, that's just how we play. Yeah. Now what we have here is we're at the Catacombs. We're here for a good reason. You get the, I believe it's the Firebuster Crest? Or the Firebuster? Yeah, the Buster Fire Crest. I mean, memory is rusty as hell. And for this part, I'll just stick the ground gargoyle. Now these walls you can't break yet, but you will later. Very soon. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't kill him in your normal form. Take that. I think Capcom does a brilliant job with platformers. I mean, come on, the Mega Man X series and the Mega Man series. And Bionic Commando. And in this part of the game, you want to keep those lights on. And there's going to be annoying little ghosts out here. To turn them off. Now, for some reason, the ground gargoyle's fire does not light them on. It's terrible. Yeah. Foul creatures of the night. No. Why can't I light the flames on fire? I'm just gonna die, aren't I? Yeah. Like I said, pain in the ass. Now the strategy here is stick to the right side of the wall. If you're low in health, you go to the left side. Let's equip a spell. Yeah. Yes, the imp does consume your gold. But he does a great job of killing them. So let's just have him kill them for us. I'm just double checking on how much money I have. Now I might be able to have enough, just enough to attack. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna let him attack as much as we can. Just gonna get redder and redder. Yep, there we go. So yeah, guys, do purchase him for this fight. He makes it so much easier. If you don't have the money, grind it into town. Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. We're gonna continue on after we got this. Alright, guys. Do subscribe, like, comment. I do recommend you guys give this game a shot. It is brutally difficult. Not Dark Souls difficult, but for old school games, it's brutally difficult. Dude, thank you for watching. See you guys.